What's up, you guys? This is the Authentic Empress. This is going to be a quick collective reading, or however far it goes. I had briefly looked at some of my subscribers um, earlier, which you're able to see those who allow themselves to be visible and the others you can't. So most of the people I can't see, but for those that I did see, I noticed, some of these people were like old friends, old acquaintances from like older versions of myself. And some of the people, it was kind of questionable, like, like, why would you still be subscribed to me? And or other energies, but I did want to say that if anyone who's watching any of my videos and you've experienced me from a different version of myself, and if you come here and you find yourself kind of confused as to the nature of my content. So what I do, I basically share intuitive messages that I gather from the collective empathically. Some of the things are directly just from my energy. The way that the divine would communicate to me of what's going on in the energy is that things will filter through me directly or around me in my environment. Okay, so I share scenarios, I share downloads, I share visions and dreams, insight. I even use tarot cards. Some of the people who are on here are from religious eras, like more religious eras of myself, and I'm still, very much so believe in the Most High God, Yeshua. Um, if anything, I'm closer to God than I am any human being. And yeah, so just in case anybody's confused to any of my content, yes, I've had dreams, prophetic dreams, since I was a little girl, since I was a child. I still have those dreams. My gifts are so sensitive and attuned now is that I get downloads like just in real time. Like, it's like I'm constantly communicating with God, so I'm always, vigilant, open, and attentive to my own life, attentive to my life, attentive to my surroundings. You get what I'm saying? So I am a conduit of the divine to get these messages. And, I'm not shy to share them with someone else. I'm not shy to take what I know, or to be that person to take the bold action if everyone else is, kind of in that bystander effect type of energy. I've been on several assignments, whether minute or brief or whatever, where, I did something out of the ordinary or what was created as the ordinary in the environment, because people, are just followers, so yeah, so I just wanted to kind of give a PSA, because I do want to be considerate. And some of those people, even when they experience me in older versions of myself, they really like and love the person that I am in general. So, yeah, I just wanted to provide clarity about that. But anywho, y'all, spirit was giving me. So let's take two individuals in a connection. And it's, I'll extend where I'm going with this after I give this scenario. So let's say we got two individuals who love each other, or at least there's someone who loves someone a lot. So let's look at this in like a spiritual sense, an energetic sense. So two people are holding hands tightly, right? And then the energy changes where one person is no longer, really holding on to the other person's hand. And instead of coming towards one another, one person is pulling away. And that attached energy from that love and the history or the soul tie or whatever, somebody's like, normally like one person is still holding on very tightly while someone's either pulling away or being pulled away by some type of gravitational source. And usually that gravitational force is pulling them, like that backsliding energy is pulling them backwards, it's pulling them away from their path, their divine path. It's pulling them, into an energy that creates disalignment or disharmony, right? So boom, let's say these people are at the top of something, like, okay, boom, a mountain, a cliff, right? Because what I was initially going to say, spirit told me to erase it and just say it in the video. So boom, like, when you let them go, they fall. but you fall too. Think about it, right? If you're holding on to something and let's say the rope snaps, like you're just pulling, you're pulling and the rope snaps, you're going to fall back, right? You're going to fall. You can either fall backwards or forward. It really don't matter which direction you fall, but the point is you fall too, but your fall is not as severe as the other person who's kind of being pulled by that gravitational force, or they're leaning. So boom, let's say this is somebody who's about to jump off a cliff and you're holding on to this person and they're not helping you at all type shit, like they determined to go off this damn cliff. So it's either gonna be you gonna let them go and sacrifice, them, unfortunately, or it's both of y'all gonna fall, right? Either, because ideally when somebody's pulling someone, you're hoping that you overpower the other individual and then y'all both just fall back and nobody falls off the cliff, right? Like, boom, okay, whatever little boo-boos we get, when we fall, okay, we'll take care of that. But at least you didn't fall off the cliff. At least you still got a fighting chance. At least you're not dead. You get what I'm saying? So there's something energetically going on with that between two individuals or several individuals, that somebody you was connected to, where you are in a situation where you had to let this person go, or you let this energy go, and this person fell on their face. Somebody fell to their demise. And it's also giving me the Fool card. Because, the Fool card, Aries energy, I think the full moon is in Aries. The Fool card is also a person that's walking off of a cliff and they got headphones in, they listen to music. Even the damn dog is following them. You know what I'm saying? Like, so somebody, it's almost like somebody was in some type of delusion or some type of illusion. Like it's, now they're showing me the Piper. Is that what it's called? Because I swear, I've been feeling pulled to watch these goddamn Shrek movies for the longest on Netflix, because they got every single one of them up there, and I love the Shrek movies. But they're showing me the Piper, like how with music, he's able to, I was getting that word too, of being hypnotized. So I don't know what force or what energy that somebody could have used to kind of put someone in an illusion here, or somebody opened themselves up or made themselves vulnerable to that type of energy. This could be somebody who casts illusions themselves. So that's the number one way to make yourself vulnerable to being overtaken by an illusion, is casting the damn illusion, because you reap what you sow. So it can really be something as simple as that, regardless of how the illusion was conjured or casted upon this person. It's given that somebody already planted these seeds. Okay, regardless of how small or whatever they thought the lies were, somebody planted these seeds of illusion. So they were overtaken by this energy. So boom, when you fall though, you may get scraped and, hurt, and, maybe somebody wanted you to fall on your face, or, whatever, and you could have fell on your face. You could have, then at the end of the day though, you didn't fall off the cliff. You didn't fall off the cliff. So yeah. What else was in the damn caption? Okay, there's something significant about a sacred magnetism. So what I was getting about this sacred magnetism is that you could have been that person that always with ease got someone that everybody else wanted, and you wasn't even really trying or putting much effort to get that person that everybody wanted, right? You could have naturally had like some type, like you just embodied some type of essence or whatever that stood out from these other people that was pondering after these people or this person or whatever. Okay, whether this was somebody who had multiple people pondering after them or not, the point is, like, because sometimes it could be a situation where there is a girl or a guy that a lot of the guys like, a lot of the girls like, but this person could come off very intimidating. So not just anybody is going to approach this guy or girl. They may lust over them, they may crush over them, they may talk amongst themselves about this person, but nobody is ballsy enough or really has the courage to approach this person. So there's something about this energy that's significant as well. And then of course you have, those who are, you feel me, they just they treat people like celebrities type shit, which is cool. But I don't know. It's just something about boundaries that's significant. So you could have always been that person that attracted the person or the people that everybody else wanted with ease. Like maybe this person just really, it's something about all these people wanting somebody, but that person wanting you type of energy. So that could be what's going on right now as well. In regards to this sacred magnetism, and also the sacred magnetism is like you easily like attracting that person that other people may kind of go out of their way to get the person's attention. Like you may attract this person's attention with ease or something like that. So yeah. Also, there's a level of shock value like surrounding your energy as well. Um, okay, but I'll tell y'all this little scenario that happened to me earlier. So I was at this restaurant and I had spoke to this guy that I was familiar with because he used to try to talk to me or whatever. So, but he cool people still, like he's a gentleman. So I spoke to him and there were other guys in this environment. So when I spoke to him, it was like this shock. Like everybody was so shocked. Like they just stopped what they were doing and they just all just shocked their faces, like their eyes at me and looked at me. And I was like, um, I'm just acknowledging him. I mean, I know him, so I'm just speaking. And it was so crazy because there was two older ladies standing on the outside of me, and they kind of get where I was coming from, and they was also like looking at them like, why y'all looking like that? But the point is, so the reason why there's a level of shock value around your energy is because you don't realize how much of a peacock you are. You don't realize how much of a unicorn that you are. It's like there's not a full present aware consciousness of this like at all times. Like even if you have your moments where the divine brings that to your understanding or needs to remind you and you sit in that for a moment, there's other moments where your humility or just your compassionate spirit or energy, or you may honestly your rawness, your rawness and how you feel in every moment, and how those emotions like just kind of flow. So I'm saying like those emotions could be not all great. You could still be somebody regardless of how beautiful you are and loving you are and how much you are called for a divine path and stuff like that. As a result, we go through shit. You feel me? Like we had to go through some battles, sustain some wars and shit, and not just that, but be on the front lines of some shit. You feel me? So it's interesting because we have this knowledge of ourselves and the things that we experienced and went through. Sometimes it can be blinding to us, and it may kind of be shocking to us on how people view us, how they see us, the fact that damn, like I'm not really feeling like, I mean, I know I'm beautiful, but goddamn, like I don't really feel like I'm popping right now in this moment. Like shit, I just got off work, shit, I just woke up, shit, I just came from the gym, like whatever. You get what I'm saying? But that's besides the point. That's besides the point. So there's just something about that energy that's significant, you guys, and honestly, a lot of it having to do with you energetically, like in your spirit. Okay, there's a lot of cleansing. There's a lot of you're not tolerating energy to sit or soak in your energetic field too long. There is this energy of as soon as you detect something that is not yours, you're taking the precautions to return it back to sender, to transmute the energy, to pray, to whatever. Like you're not risking it, because there's something about you don't need any more clarity as to how energy works or just spiritual warfare. It's enough of that trying to convince and see, or try to get other people to see and process and understand that, hey, do you know how spiritual warfare like manifests? Like, do you know what that is? Are you conscious about that? Are you conscious about emotional warfare? Are you conscious about psychological warfare? Are you aware of these things, and do you conduct yourself accordingly with this knowledge? Like, there is enough of this emphasis on wanting people to understand that. However, there's a natural desire for that, especially when people are wanting to connect with you, get to know you, whether they're platonic, business, or whatever, or people are just simply curious about you, there's this underlying desire, like, yo, like, are you conscious of how life actually works? Like, and do you live accordingly? Like, is this just like a temporal, just like a blow of interaction, but it's not, nothing substantial. It's not anything with real substance. Like, you know, there's this energy of wanting to bypass the possibility of wasting your fucking time. There's this desire to, yeah, just not want to waste your time. Okay, so you, as a result, are manifesting individuals who resonate with that, on that. They don't want to waste their time either. And this could also be people who are just as selective as you are. So it's like the selective is aligning with the selective. And the way that is happening is kind of like a organic manner, like even maybe like by chance. I'm hearing by chance, and organic. So y'all could be attracting, this could be an energy of you attracting more divine masculines or more divine feminines, like in a higher frequency. Because we are rare, right? And we're scattered. So it's like normally when you align with somebody who's a fellow divine partner or divine individual, that's that's not something that happens every day. That's not something that happens every other day. You know what I'm saying? Like, so, but it's just something about your magnetism, even their magnetism and y'all's magnetism meeting each other. Okay. All right. You guys are witnessing your prayers manifest as well. Um, Especially prayers that you've prayed for people or pray for people's soul. Like, there's something about you praying on behalf of others or interjecting, interceding, interceding on other people's behalf, and you may be witnessing the results, or there's something about this being brought to your awareness. The results could have already been unfolding and manifesting, but there's a high awareness of you realizing, yo, like, that prayer that I prayed for that person, like, I actually see it materializing. Like, I see it, right? Okay, some of you guys may have recently or maybe put in a scenario. It's kind of like a social experiment type of energy, but it could be a real life situation. There may be something where there's a girl or a guy in a similar situation as you. Well, not similar situation as you, like similar age bracket, similar ethnicity. I don't know, but there's something about similarities, or there's something about paying it forward, or being like a guardian energy to somebody in need. Okay, somebody you don't know, somebody in passing. There's something significant about that. Is deeper than, just helping that person or helping somebody in this moment or whatever, because of course there's a lot of people out there who are homeless, who need help. But I don't know. This was like a little bit of a different situation, and it's like this person, they was in need of help. It was obvious just by looking at them that they needed help. But instead of like speaking out, really, they were so kind of bashful and, whatever, that they exude or communicated telepathically and physically that, hey, like, I'm in need of help, but I don't necessarily want to bother anybody. I feel like I'm bothering anybody, or something about the person's self-esteem is significant. So, social experiment, there could be like a lot of bystander energies overlooking this person. Okay, so you may feel inclined to help this person, not just for the simple fact they need help, but the environmental response to this person. Okay, not to say that this triggers something like in a bad way, like would it make you want to cry or hurt your feelings or whatever, but it could have just triggered a certain memory or a time where maybe you was homeless, a time where you was in need, and it's giving, okay, if I was a young woman, young black woman or whatever, and I clearly need help or whatever, I would want someone who's, another, black woman or whatever, like, to help me, like, especially like, I'm asking for food. I'm asking for food. I'm not asking for drugs. I'm asking for food because the girl was literally asking for food, bro. So I would want someone to be there for me. And the thing is, I know how rare it is for people to be that trusting, for people to be that compassionate nowadays, especially in America. With all these desensitization rituals. So there's something about choosing to be humane, in an environment where most people are being inhumane in a scenario or a situation. And I remember saying to myself when I got back home, like, people don't realize that when you do stuff like that for others, when you're in a place to be able to, it's beyond just helping somebody else. It's about what you're setting up for your own life and your path. Because you never know what the fuck is going to happen throughout your journey or throughout your path. Just because you on the mountains right now, that doesn't mean that you not going to go through another valley just because you're in the mountains right now. So there's this energy of, hey, don't fucking forget what can happen at any. I was hearing God giveth, God taketh away. Don't it's, I don't know, it's just, regardless whether you're in the valleys or in the mountains, and in that in between phase, you need to keep your heart in line. You need to keep your heart tuned. You need to keep your heart checked, bro. I'm just saying, because you never know, like, how those seeds are going to flourish and blossom, like, in regards to other people showing up for you, opportunities, miraculous things happening, even if it's just solely angelic and spiritual and energetic, right? It's like you're, I don't know, insurance, life insurance, but spiritual life insurance. Hmm. Yeah. Huh. So yeah, you could have stumbled when you had to let some things go or release some things. You could have stumbled. You could have scraped your knuckles. Whatever. Could have collected some bruises. It could have hurt. Um, and not even just the physical pain that you felt, the emotional, psychological, spiritual pain that you felt. Um, because soul ties are not always that easy to sever. You know what I'm saying? Especially in a scenario where there's some type of magic or demonic manipulation going on, and it's affecting somebody's free will or working against somebody's free will. Let's say somebody's free will is to connect with somebody, but somebody outside of that person does something against their free will to get them to disconnect. And so that soul tie is going to be like more, like, the pain from it. Okay, but let's say you release this person, they fall down the cliff, but they're still connected to you by that tie. So you feel that tugging, that pulling, in the spirit. Like, there's that pain, or those cramps that you can't necessarily unexplain, that you feel randomly, like whether that be in your heart space, your sacral, whatever. But you just randomly, this could even have something to do with spotting, like for my women, like, let's say, like, you spot out of nowhere and stuff like that, like, and it don't make sense. I'm just saying, like, it be little stuff like that, like, little stuff like that. Mm-hmm. Yo, that is crazy. Why they show me a woman, a pregnant woman, an umbilical cord and the baby, like, for an example, as a soul tie? Like, that is crazy. Yes, so literally, while releasing or in the process of releasing someone or some energies here, you could have felt pains, or just feelings within your sacral space or stuff like that. Yeah, that shit is spiritual, energetic. Yeah. Some of you guys may be being guided to there's something about you being shown that when you let go of some things as well, like some items and stuff like that, spirit shows you, like, proof of, hey, like, when you let go, I bring in more. Okay, so maybe there's more that you need to let go or get rid of. Uh-huh. Yeah. If things have been, like, more peaceful lately, and then you'll just have, like, random moments of sadness, or
anger, despair, disappointment type of thing, and it's like very random. But besides that, the majority of your day, like things are peaceful, things are copacetic. That's because there has definitely been a return of energy. Like there's been a shift of energy. Okay, like whatever torment or whatever that you may have went through, or harsh times, or troubling or challenging times, things like just seemingly being challenging out of nowhere, challenge after challenge, and you still working through it and around it. Okay, that time is over. So there could be like a time of peace, like almost like too peaceful, almost like too chill. Um, but whenever you have those random moments of picking up on somebody's energy, imagining things, thinking the worst, fearing the worst about somebody or some people, those are projections from those people. So those very people, whoever it is, those are projections from those people. That is a result of those people thinking about you, projecting onto you, experiencing something emotionally or some type of emotional storm. Okay? It's not your energy. Okay? A bitch. So first card to come out is bitch. Okay. So what I was hearing, somebody chemistry. Hmm. The star card. King of Wands. Longing. So there's a passionate energy here that's longing for some type of healing, longing for some type of fame, longing for stardom, um longing for an extraordinary life or lifestyle. Okay, maybe involving entertainment. Maybe somebody wants to be famous. You have the Oracle card. But something about their self-care, or them not taking care of themselves. Somebody's not taking care of themselves because they're longing over an Aquarius. Somebody could be an Aquarius. Somebody can be a Aries, Leo, Sag. Somebody could just be longing to heal something with someone that they view as a star. Someone that they see as having great chemistry with. Someone that they are very attracted to, still attracted to, spark and passion. Okay, shadow. Somebody tell me more about this bitch card. So whoever this bitch is something about this person doing something in the shadows. Somebody could be a shadow person. Whoever this person is, they could be privileged. We got 4 cups. 4 cups. Somebody could have separated, or somebody could have put distance. Somebody's kind of withdrawn. We got 4 cups. Somebody's withdrawn. Somebody could be drinking or over drinking. Okay. Acting like everything is fine. They could still be in a situation where they're giving themselves to something here, but it's putting them in a Ten of Swords. You got the 6 of Pentacles and everything is fine with the Ten of Swords. Somebody was still giving to something here that was, while they were getting betrayed. Somebody was getting betrayed or getting stabbed in the back, or something was burdensome. There's some type of tower that's significant here. You got the Ten of Swords, the Three of Swords, the Tower, and the Ten of Wands. And releasing, okay? So some type of release here. Put somebody in the Tower, put somebody in the Three of Swords, the Ten of Wands, the Ten of Swords energy. So this is definitely confirming the message that came out earlier about when you let them go, they fall to their demise, or they fall even harder. You got the High Priestess confirmation. Okay, when I said fall even harder, they put me in the mind of somebody falling in love. You got the Queen of Wands here. So that could be a scenario too. When you let somebody go, it could have deepened their feelings for you. They could be spying on you, or somebody or people or someone spying on you as a result. Somebody could be a Sagittarius. I did see the only you card, so confirmation. Somebody could be fearing a rejection. Somebody fears or fantasizes about someone rejecting their Ace of Cups, or somebody's been stuck in their head, or some type of ruminating thoughts or thought energy. Somebody could definitely have Aquarius placements, Sagittarius, Aries, Leo. We got stay in your lane. Somebody wish they would have just stayed. Just, I don't know. Maybe somebody wish they would have just stayed on the path with you, with the simp, billionaire card, 10 of Cups, 8 of Pentacles. Somebody wish they would have just kept working on something here with the Empress. The Empress, Page of Swords, 3 of Wands, influencer. There's something about this Empress influence, or somebody being influenced to work against this Empress. You got Justice here in the silence. So there's some silence that's significant here. Somebody feels rejected by this silence, or somebody wanted this Empress to feel rejected. Taurus, Libra could be significant. Libra, Sag, reflection. Oh, rejection. Damn, but I said reflection. Somebody's clinging on to some type of fantasy. Influences. Clinging on to influences. We got running and second chance. Somebody influenced someone to ghost, disappear. Somebody could be ghosting or disappearing from attachments, third parties, or some peers here that they were clinging on to for a second chance, reconciliation, making amends, and opportunity. Spying. Heavy emphasis on spying. And the Page of Swords is out here too. Peace. Somebody's spying on how peaceful you are. Somebody's seeing how strong and at peace you are, how courageous you are, how you're still bold. Okay, there could be something that you're doing or putting out, like, and it's some type of boldness that's required to do this with the Knight of Wands. Somebody's reaching a breaking point. They could be under judgment here, or there's something about a judgment. Somebody judging you, misjudging you. Limit, final straw. Somebody's reached their limit here. They're freeing themselves from something that they were tied to, with trapped in the reverse. Thinking, because they've been doing a lot of reflecting, introspection. It just showed me the Hermit card in my mind's eye. Okay. Somebody's been reflecting on some mistakes, thinking about mistakes. Excuse me. Resistance, involving resistance, or resisting something here. Or resisting some feelings. You got secret admirer, suppressing, and timid. This person's in a body of water. So somebody's thinking, definitely reached a breaking point. You got exhaustion here too. Breaking point, exhaustion, depletion, drain, long journey. You could be exhausted with whoever this energy is. Something was a long journey, or something felt dragged out. Yeah, this person could have abandoned your loyalty, or somebody feels like they abandoned loyalty because of some cloudy judgment, some type of confusion, or imbalances. Somebody created heart fog for themselves because they were imbalanced. You got illusions, unbalanced, distorted, and you got get fucked. So there was somebody that was spiteful involved here. Okay, this could have been this individual in some type of vengeful or spiteful energy also. So now somebody's in the Four of Cups. I feel like this is whoever is watching this. I feel like this is your energy. This Four of Cups, exhausted energy. Focusing on self-care and intuition. Okay. Heart song, telepathy, inner knowing. So you know about something. You could be picking up messages, yeah. But there's something about a perspective change or perspective shift. Okay, after some type of perspective has been broken, like whatever perspective you had of somebody could be broken right now. It's definitely damaged or fractured. Broken here. Somebody could have felt shattered. Somebody feels shattered or heartbroken or destroyed by something. You got better off, happiness, clear headspace. So you could definitely be in this Four Cups energy where you feel like you're better off, away from this cloudy energy here. Intuition, following your intuition. Mm-hmm. Yeah, your intuition. So you have narcissists, exactly. You got narcissists, podcast in the reverse, snack, time, and healing. Two of Pentacles, Ace of Swords, boundaries. So you have some type of inner knowing about um somebody somebody invading boundaries here. Some type of selfish ass individual, selfish energy. Okay, overstepping somebody's boundaries. Okay, abusing time or wasting time, manipulating shit. I don't know. Okay, somebody could have been tempted by something here or seduced. You got snack and yum. Somebody could be viewing you like this narcissist because of how you look and you focusing on yourself. You holding your energy back. Somebody could be viewing you as a narcissist for holding your energy back here. And yeah, this could be going on in secret. These are secret feelings, secret emotions. Yeah, you're holding your energy back because you're healing. This is how you heal, like using your energy instead of just giving your life force energy away. Like you, what? You got lusting. There's definitely energy about somebody lusting after something or someone else. Okay, when they was already involved with someone, triggered, and this has somebody triggered. Okay, something was supposed to. Okay, okay, you was triggered by this. Okay, confusion, fantasy. Somebody's triggered by some type of fantasy or confusion here, something that wasn't real, some type of distortion of the truth, daydreaming, imagining, fantasize. So this could even be a mixture of truth and lies. Okay, red flag. So there's something about some red flags being identified in somebody here, or troll masquerading themselves as a star seed. You got fashion witch in the reverse. Maybe somebody was secretly building something with this person, or secretly allowing this person to have some type of say so in like their foundation. Influences. Oh my god, with the hyper, bro. Oh my god. Did I not just say this? Hold on. Was I not giving this description? When you let them go, they fall. You see this cliff? I love the divine. So even better. Because with this, right, hold on. The way that this mountain is with this cliff is how the cliff inclines, like it goes upward. So let's say you and the person standing right here, right? You holding on to this person, you on this side, you holding on to this person, still holding on to them. They're right here, still trying to go this way because of these. Look, never mind all the warnings here, all these crows. Never mind the warnings. They still trying to go this way, right? Did y'all just notice what I noticed? This is a whole fucking face. I just realized this is a face. This is a head cut off.
Okay. Damn. This picture deep as fuck. What I was gonna say is that when you let them go, they fell forward and you fell backwards. So you were still safe. You were still nestled here. Okay, something about your comforts is significant, or you being comfortable is highly significant. But somebody's in a gloomy space here in regards to some type of influences, attachments, third parties, or peers. Heavy emphasis on attachments. Something I don't. It's a lot going on in this person's mental space, and I feel like a lot of this is as a result of some type of manipulation at the hands of someone else with these crows. Hmm. Anywho, confessions on the bottom of the deck. Unveiling, coming clean. Somebody wants to come clean about some sneaky energy here with some influences. Somebody needs to come clean about this. You got the Nine of Swords. Because they can't stop thinking about how beautiful you are inside and out, and how beautiful life was with you in it, reflecting on the past, obsessing, Six of Cups, over this Queen of Cups, somebody that they love. Okay, this is somebody who's in despair over someone that they over betraying someone that they really, really love. You got the Queen of Cups and the King of Cups came out together. The spell. Yeah. And why? Because now this Queen of Cups is in this energy. Queen of Swords. Because this Queen of Swords views somebody as shallow. Being shallow, running from their problems, ghosting, disappearing. Okay. Out of sight, out of mind type energy. Okay. There's something about the longer you and someone stay disconnected, or there's no communication or something like that, like this person, I don't know. Like, I don't know if somebody is conscious that they're helping you heal with the healing card, but it's kind of forcing you to heal. You know, you kind of don't have a choice. Like, it can still feel shitty, but it's confirmation. The Eight of Cups, the Five of Cups, shallow, hollow, empty, boredom. Like, you could even be feeling, or some numbness. The Oracle, confirmation, feeling hollow. And that's why there's a heavy emphasis on your beauty too. Like, even though you cycle through these feelings, feeling that void, feeling like, damn, like, like the rug was pulled from underneath you or whatever, about a twin flame. You got twin flame, mirroring, shared feelings, and reflection. I see. Oh my. Reflection. You got twin flame and soulmates is out here. Deep love, unity, and connection. You and this person, or you and somebody, is mirroring each other. Somebody could have been first viewing you as a red flag. Now you're seeing this person as a red flag. But there's some type of dark magic involved here, or somebody trying to manifest something. A friend, maybe a frenemy. You got the Magician and the Two of Cups crossing. Yeah. Clarity. There's something about you having clarity of this, or somebody having clarity of this truth, of this frenemy's intentions. Something about honesty, significant. Maybe the divine feminine providing clarity, or something about your honesty about a cult leader, or about somebody that had a lot of pull or influence on the group here. Yeah, something about your empathic abilities, exposing, revealing something here. Eight of Swords, black square, running, the Chariot. Somebody could be a Cancer, somebody could be a Pisces. Cancer in the reverse. Somebody's stuck. Okay.
So with this running card, Eight of Swords and the Chariot reverse, it's giving a hamster wheel energy. Somebody's stuck in some type of cycle here, okay? Somebody's stuck in some type of cycle. Insanity could be significant. Okay, this, whatever this could be, they could be stuck in a cycle reflecting over mistakes and memories of you. Okay, this could be multiple individuals stuck in this type of cycle here, reminiscing on a time when they were in a better space with you or in a relationship with you. You got the Fool card, the Hierophant, and the Six of Pentacles. This can even be individuals wanting a relationship with you or wanting another chance, or they're just reflecting on when things were good and how things could have been. Hoping, confirmation, expecting, faith, and manifesting. You definitely got some frenemies, or maybe somebody you view as a frenemy trying to manifest you. Somebody's bitter about divine masculine wanting to apologize, or something about an apology here and bitterness. Somebody could think that you're bitter. Yeah, but everything is fine here with a Ten of Swords. Somebody could, this divine masculine could have, somebody could exchange some hurtful words to a divine masculine, or divine masculine could have exchanged some hurtful words to a divine feminine, or somebody exchanged some hurtful feelings to them in general. Not hurtful feelings, hurtful words, maybe hurtful feelings. Something about somebody's feelings being hurt, okay? Creating some type of turbulence, tension, arguing with this person. They're bitter. Somebody's bitter in the background. A troll. You got troll here. Tell me more about this bitterness energy, please. Karma. This is somebody's karma. Consequences, cause and effect, and deaths. Karma for what? What was done here? What action was taken? This person got karma for what? You got feral, wild, creating some type of chaos. I don't know if y'all hear Chala in the background. And what's so crazy with this card, what's crazy about this card coming out is it's a wild ass cat. And Chala is wilding out right now. So yeah. It's a wild pussy. It's a wild pussy. Anyway. Yeah, some type of action somebody took for a foundation here. To secure some type of foundation. Yeah. Yeah, Three of Cups is just something that somebody plotted with other people or somebody else. Yeah, to set themselves up for some type of payout. You got self-care. Somebody could be an Aries, Leo, Sag. Land back. I knew I was thinking about it. I literally should have said it. I was thinking about that card just now. A vampire. Somebody couldn't steal or take whatever this foundation was because this energy is with you, unicorn, the lovers. Okay, that's fine. Somebody could have distracted, seduced somebody away from their path here. They did something, some type of pull on this person energetically, thinking that they were gonna get some type of foundation with this person. You got established family security foundation, but the thing is they weren't able to really get something about somebody's heart being closed off, but somebody wasn't able to get this wish fulfillment they thought was attached to this person. Five of Wands, Nine of Wands, Ace of Pentacles, because you detached from the situation, the scenario. They weren't able to drain from you. Look, you got return and commitment. Two of Wands, Seven of Wands. Five of Wands keep coming out. It's not a group of vampires. Or somebody draining multiple people. A Queen of Wands in the reverse. The Oracle. This is confirmation. Something about somebody having multiple people spying on somebody. Yeah, I didn't even know spying was on this card. Clinging, holding on, obsessing, and spying. Maybe their family. Somebody's family was involved. Now they're cursed.
Hex, witchcraft, negative mind. Like, somebody could have worked with their family or somebody in their family to curse somebody here. Yeah, some vampires. They probably look like vampires too. Like, they probably literally look like vampires. Like, bone structure, all that. Okay. Heavy emphasis on bone structure, y'all. Like, like sucking cheeks and type shit. You know, them slender faces. I really don't know, but I noticed somebody's face today, and I'm like, God, the hell? Somebody's bluffing about something here. Yeah, because they're in their pride. Somebody that's chasing intimacy, or could have been chasing some type of intimacy. I'm hearing craving. Yeah, but you got conflict in beginnings. Somebody wants a new beginning, wants to try again, take things in a new direction, want to start over, but they're conflicted. Heavy emphasis on conflicted. You got conflict and conflicted. Somebody's conflicted because they fear that you guys are no longer compatible because, yeah. Somebody fear that you guys are no longer compatible, or you're going to clash over your differences because of this conflict that's taking occurred or taking place, so that this person, somebody gets tongue tied and like trips over their words, and tripping over you is significant. That song by LMA. Conflicted decisions, hot and cold, multiple choices. Okay. I feel like this multiple choices energy is somebody contemplating multiple scenarios of how things can go wrong. Confirmation with the High Priestess. You got the Four of Swords and the Four of Wands. 4-4. Stability. Okay. Sorrow. I feel like this could be you just focused on like being able, or God, putting you in a space where you can just rest, and there's a balance and stability. Like, you could have like significant amount of income coming in, but more time to yourself as well. So there's more balance, like where you can rest more. And then you got only you. So somebody's feeling sorrowful. They feel like they experience some type of loss. They're grieving this loss here, depressed, because they're fixated on you. You got only you, devoted, attached, crave. Clarify. Maybe because this person believes something about you, or you got jealous. You got red flag and jealous is out here. I feel like the way distance. I feel like the way that this energy shocking, escaping. Somebody created some type of illusion around like you just having self-respect, and you basically requiring this person to match your loyalty. Match your loyalty, match the respect. You feel me? Like, don't be on no sneaky conniving shit. Like, don't be on no fake shit. Like, the same way you enjoy the fact that you're getting an authentic expression of a woman, of a being from me, bitch, I expect to experience the same. But somebody could have tried to twist a story here, try to make it seem like you're this jealous, envious person, or you're jealous spirited. Oh, that's a red flag. You need to distance yourself from that person. Separation, space, blockage. When you put this distance, like, you're gonna really see their true colors come out, and da da da. Like, somebody could have been like just eating up some type of false ass story about you. Confirmation with the Three of Pentacles. And then the Three of Pentacles is in reverse, bitch. This could be why you release somebody here, or why this person released you. Lust was definitely a part of the scenario. This is a past life enemy. Somebody, this is a past life enemy. You got the Devil card and the Five of Pentacles. Yeah. Yep. So now somebody's burdened, they're heartbroken here about a betrayal, they're feeling betrayed. Okay, they're burdened about a betrayal that they could have, facilitator here, and they want something back. They want their foundation back. They want their land back. Somebody feels like something was taken from them. They're grieving something that was taken from them, or something that they lost. Okay. This can even be something that didn't really fully blossom or bloom with the Page of Wands in the reverse. You got the tinfoil hat and legendary. Yeah, somebody's feeling hopeless towards you or about you. Yeah. Sinking, despair, falling apart about some secrets, mysteries, or concealing secrets, concealing their feelings. Okay, a King of Swords energy that you let go, that you're letting go, moving on from, walking away from, or that's walked away from you, let go of you. Okay, this person could have left behind a trail of tears. Okay. Or something about karma hitting every single individual involved. Every last one of them, just picking them off. Your ancestors just picking them off, picking them off, picking them off. I'm done. Unicorn and depth. So you're being viewed as this unicorn energy that has a lot of depth. Somebody that's very aware. Somebody that people deem as important. High value. Something about you. You being mindful of the things that's important. You know, that's truly valuable. Okay. Bringing people's awareness to things that they should be aware of. Okay. Somebody could be reflecting over this about you. Yeah. Yeah, you're in the Seven of Wands energy because of some type of pain that was bestowed upon you. Some shocking pain. Yeah, so you're apprehensive, could be feeling afraid or cautious towards this King of Pentacles energy. Turmoil, trouble. This is somebody who brought you some type of turmoil, trouble unexpectedly. Blindsided you. Yeah, for some type of popularity, clout. From my dope. Somebody could have did this because of family. The death card. A Scorpio could be significant. A Capricorn could be significant. Okay, so now with the Hermit. Give me a closing message. Alright, so closing message is shocking pain, second chance. Somebody's in hermit mode fantasizing about this. Yeah. Or there's something significant about a shocking reconciliation. Somebody could have reconciled with somebody here. Maybe this was shocking, or this was painful to find out, or something like that. But something's returning to sender, so I don't know if this energy is going to flip. But something is returning. Take confirmation. You got faithful, loyal, committed, and devoted. Yep, simple. Confirmation. It gets cold in the shade. People always gravitate towards the sun. Frequency warfare. Noise, loud volumes, and disturb. Curses reversed. Confirmation. It sounds crazy, but it's true. So some information or something's gonna come out that it sounds crazy, but it's true. Or maybe people could have been saying you sound crazy, like because of the things that you talk about or things that you spoke on or whatever. But something's true. This could just be your experiences or something you experienced. Curses and So somebody's getting left out in the cold that wanted you or orchestrated something for you to be left out in the cold. It says you talking too much. Somebody feels like you're talking too much, or somebody could feel like this about this person. With this frequency warfare, noise, loud volumes, disturbance, somebody talks too much. Okay, something about a level up, a cherished sacredness, a cherishing sacredness and appealing to your roots. You're outshining somebody here. You're outshining something about your youthfulness. Okay. Yeah, Earth is purging. So some individuals are getting removed. You got just calm down. Maybe somebody's trying to calm somebody down. Like somebody could be erratic. Like somebody could really be upset or angry. You got ignoring yourself. It's in a book. When I read it's in a book, it made me think about Cain and Abel. Somebody could be family or relatives could be going toe to toe, or something could be going on between two brothers. We got ego tripping. Or somebody that's supposed to be like brother, like sister, I don't know. But somebody's ego tripping. Okay, somebody's trying to calm them down. This could be a person you was dealing with. Somebody could feel like this is you. Somebody feels like you're ego tripping. Somebody wants you to calm down or feel like you need to calm down. Something about people gravitating towards you. It says write down an amount. It's already yours. So heavy emphasis on this level up energy that you're in, or some abundance. You can't see it because it's being protected and hidden. So confirmation on that. Because you definitely got people pocket watching you. Okay. It says you are more than sex appeal. Too much emphasis on the physical. Yeah. So there's a whole lot more to you than just your physical appearance or your sensual nature. Okay. I feel like, yeah, with us being in Libra season, definitely. Your beauty makes them feel insecure. You are sexy as fuck. So somebody feels intimidated by how beautiful you are. Okay, this could be same sex, opposite sex. Okay, person you're dealing with, or somebody who is jealous. Okay, it says become successful from the comfort of your home. Okay, you are equipped with talents and skills and abilities and opportunities to be able to do this. Somebody was a seductive demon, seduced with words, body to persuade. Versus reverse. Rapidly. Yep, somebody casted some type of silencer spells to block communication. Somebody wanted you to shut up. It says your voice is your ticket, though. So something about something you're communicating or creating with your voice. It says you work for the divine, not humans. 9 to 5, my ass. Something's gonna definitely set you up, set you apart. Argumentative and catty, mouthy. So this shit then came out. You got noise, loud volumes, disturbance. Somebody's been waging war on somebody's frequency. Somebody wants somebody's frequency to be disharmonious. Okay, unaligned or disaligned. Want somebody to be thrown off and fucking up and fucking shit up and they can't focus and da 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 because they're being tested. You are being tested. Took them places where y'all used to go. Okay, so maybe somebody did this. Yeah, somebody wants you to be triggered by little cutits of information or imagining or fearing the worst. Somebody wants you to be triggered. It says get out of the past, but I mean, that's the past though. Clear Gustance. Clear taste. That's so random. Do not accept the invite. Somebody was supposed to deny some type of invitation or not go with somebody or not go somewhere. Or maybe you're being told to reject some type of invitation. It says you can't see them, but angel guides are with you wherever you go. And they enter before you do. Okay. It says in your case, opposites attract. So somebody was trying to pin you and somebody's differences against one another and I guess compare their similarities to this person so that they can seduce this person to deal with them. It says you deserve peace, not being angry, irritated, and sad. But somebody's irritated, angry, and sad while you're in a peaceful space. It says, I want the world to know I love. So somebody could feel like this. Somebody could be angry because they want to put out some secret relationship or they want somebody to claim them. All right, somebody could be arguing about that. Other than that, somebody could want the world to know about y'all love for real. It says living a lie to fit in or to appear desirable. Exactly. Yeah. I ran away so I could boss up, then reappear. So this is somebody's secret here. Okay. But this other party, this other person, they didn't get the memo. Yeah, it says intimidated by confidence. Intimidated by your confidence. The value of words. Okay, so don't look seductive speech. So there's a distinguished difference, significance about how you use your words, your communication overall in general. You communicate with others, you communicate about yourself or whatever the case may be, or about situations. How you express yourself. And it's crazy because I lit a blue throat chakra candle this morning. Oh my God. But somebody abuses their words, like to seduce, to mislead, to confuse, to deceive, just to get their way or to get a desired outcome. Challenging confidences. Look, challenging your confidence. Okay, so be mindful of individuals that challenge your confidence. You got clairaudient. This could be through them gossiping, talking about you, casting things, and you clearly picking up on it. You're hearing this intuitively. But all this is doing is igniting your tribal roots. Okay. Things that you will leave dormant until like you actually need it type shit. It's okay. So somebody definitely needed to release something toxic, okay? It says hiding defeat and masking misery. So somebody's hiding some type of defeat here. You got expansion opportunities, miraculous gains, and random money. It's coming your way. Because appreciation and gratitude earns you more blessings and miracles. Confirmation. So you've been in this energy of gratitude and appreciation while somebody been over here fake, fraud, and mediocre. Okay. And they got the short end of the stick. It says the Most High. Oh, it says I do not know you. Somebody's reprobated. They've been casted out spiritually. They're denied. Somebody does not have a real connection with God, bro. But they pretend like they do. A person who ain't got shit to lose will help you lose everything. Somebody had to learn a harsh lesson about not giving second chances to people that was left in the past for a fucking reason. It says spell work to make you fast. Somebody definitely did some type of work to affect your appearance in some type of way. And then they play dumb and be silent and wait to see if it worked or if it manifested. And it's somebody who try to act like they're solution-based or solution-oriented. Okay? While they're creating the fucking problems. Paying for it with buy here. sue their ass. Somebody could be getting sued or getting caught up in some legalities or some type of legal situation here. Man, get your ass on somewhere. Downplay demonic energy to deter others from knowing they are demonic. Confirmation. Uh-huh. Somebody probably got all the scoop, because they do the shit. They do it. But you got left by Beyonce. Somebody got left. Okay. Something about left hand magic. A side hoe. Somebody left a side hoe. Somebody who over sexualize themselves but use current rhetoric to avoid accountability. Come on, man. Don't come over here. Don't come over here, bro. Because you're going to get exposed, bro. That is crazy. That is fucking crazy, bro. It says don't react. Somebody, so you're being encouraged not to react to something here that somebody's trying to send, somebody's trying to do, or you didn't react the way somebody expected you to. It says withholding money, only giving you small increments out of guilt. So I don't know what that's about. Vigorous death magic was recently launched against you. Now you are immune. They are experiencing sudden deaths. Okay, so this is this energy here, this side hoe energy. So somebody could be withholding something and only giving small increments out of guilt. There could be a blackmail energy here. Somebody could be being blackmailed. Okay, or funded for whatever reason. I don't know. It says vigorous death magic was recently launched against you. Now you are immune. Something about your mood contributes to well-being. Serotonin contributes to well-being and happiness. Helps sleep cycle and digestive system regulation affected by exercise and light exposure. So you could definitely been getting been sun gazing or getting some sun, exercising. Something about your mood improving. You being in a better mood. Okay, you sleeping good or something about sleep. Or somebody could have been trying to attack your mood. Okay, that's why we got don't react here. This could have been a result of death magic. Somebody was trying to put a death to your happiness, to your contentment, to your peace, to your confidence. Because there was heavy emphasis on somebody feeling something about your confidence and feeling intimidated by it. Your confidence in your beauty. Somebody was trying to put a death to this. Somebody could have an issue of their blood or something. An envious person is focused on you. Confirmation. It says no old friends. You could be a Hebrew Israelite. Something about Uranus is significant, or an Aquarius, or your job, your work, or what you do for work, your career, or technology. Confirmation. Throwing magic on your divination abilities through technology or online, your social medias and stuff like that. Hair magic. Somebody could feel something about your hair. Hair black magic return. Somebody could have did some type of dark magic using somebody's hair in any type of way. Then they try to destroy the data. You got destroyed data. What the hell? It says nothing is wrong with enjoying your own company more than most. So you could be this type of energy here. You enjoy your company more often than the company of others. Okay? Let it burn. Somebody could Photoshop something. Somebody could have Photoshopped something here and then tried to destroy the data, or let it burn. Something about a restaurant is significant as well. We got not associated. Somebody's trying to destroy some type of data. Something to do with the infrastructure. Somebody's trying to destroy some type of data to get rid of evidence of their involvement with something. Yeah, we got major life shift and expectancy. You have experienced all zodiacs in divine expression and evil.
So I feel like this is speaking to somebody was definitely trying to play off like current spiritual rhetoric and stuff like that, or trying to downplay certain knowledge systems and stuff like that, and play somebody's religious beliefs against them. Okay, like there's a lot of mixing up of energy and words. Like, what the fuck? Draining your energy to fulfill their own desires. Somebody thought they was gonna do this. Okay. Somebody could have been doing this. Something about traffickers is significant. A court hearing. I don't know if somebody is getting exposed by being involved in some type of trafficking. Somebody could have tried to have you trafficked. Somebody could have survived a trafficking situation. Or somebody, the preacher's kid. Somebody could be a preacher's kid, and they could be a part of something dark, some type of dark infrastructure here. Praying on your downfall. Court hearing keeps coming out. Yeah. Something could have happened at a restaurant. Or something involving food is being investigated. Maybe some type of death, poison or death magic to reduce something here. We got putty in your hands in the reverse. Somebody wanted full control over somebody here. They could have done something to their food. Closet sex addict. This could be somebody who's a closeted sex addict, but their facade is chivalrous, them being chivalrous or whatever. Yeah, there's something here about you making money in your sleep. What the fuck they got to do? Somebody's fixated on this. I don't know why I'm hearing this, but I don't know how people say like some of the worst stories or scandals, be it like preachers' kids and stuff like that, church kids. I'm getting like if somebody was in some type of position that made them appear like they were the better one, or they were the more spiritual, more pure, whatever the case may be. Or even if they were a preacher's kid, for example. Okay, you're God's child, so fuck that. What I mean? What I mean? You God's child. Shit, all preachers are not divine. Like, they're in position because they can take advantage of the position that they're in, but they're not all divine. The fuck? God said there are many false prophets. Like, you know, as much as people have heard that and they hear that throughout their journey, they don't really take it serious for real, bro. They don't really take it serious for real. And then when somebody hear prophet, they think it only, they feel like it only pertains to somebody in a church. And it's like, no, nigga. The hell? A false prophet is anybody who lies. A false prophet is anybody who persuades you to believe some shit that is untrue, or persuade you to engage in some type of behavior that is connected to some form of deception, okay, or demonic activity that will put you in a downward spiral on your path. Okay, this is somebody who misleads people. A false prophet is somebody who misleads, who confuses people intentionally. Yeah, you're definitely in a heavily magnetism energy with the King of Wands, the Star card, and it's having people wanting to reconcile, wanting an opportunity with you. If this is not a reconciliation, these are people who are coming towards you, wanting an opportunity with you, or people who wants to make amends. Okay, because you're nourishing yourself here. This is what has you in this King of Wands and the Star energy. Self-growth, self-focus, and soul finding. You're... Alright, you guys, that's all I have for you.